Hey, what's happening, y'all? I was asked to break down how our machine that we use allows us to spend 73 cents a day to make as much water as we want. So let's go ahead and break that down. Of all 7, 8 to 9 types of water, depending on how you look at the waters that are made out of this. So I have a K8. My filter, they say, runs
1,500 gallons.
before I have to replace it. In actuality, it's about
2,200 gallons.
and could be a little higher, could be a little less. Um, it just depends on the quality of water at that particular time and where I'm at. But typically at my house, it runs on the average about
2,200 gallons.
Water before I have to replace the filter. Now, I give out a lot of water. I give out anywhere from 4 to 25 gallons of water a week. Now, just myself and my family, I drink anywhere from 1.5 to 2 gallons a day. My wife drinks anywhere from half a gallon to a gallon a day. My kids drink half a gallon to a gallon a day. My dogs drink 3 gallons between the two of them. They're 2 large breed American bulldogs. The pig we have also drinks a gallon a day. We all use this, including all the animals. We actually have to use the restroom less. Our intake is way more, but we use the restroom less. As well, for our entire monthly usage for the month that I just got the bill for, the water we actually used, we were charged $11.08. Now, I've replaced my filter. The shortest amount of time was in 4 months. I really gave out a lot of water. The average is around 6 to 8 months. If I didn't share any water, I'd probably get 8 to 12 months out of the filter. That filter cost me $100. Now, it was also referenced to how much discharge water do I let go down the drain compared to water I actually catch. Okay, the machine is about a 2-to-1 flow ratio. So for every gallon that flows out of the top hose, I lose about a third of a gallon to it. I actually have gallons made, already poured, that I can show you the exact amount of discharge to a gallon of water that I make for drinking only. Now, as well as this, we catch all of the waters. We use all the waters for different purposes in our home, from sterilizing to disinfecting to cleaning our glass, cleaning stainless steel, cleaning up oil deposit messes, cleaning our produce. We actually run water less in our house now. The reason I say that is we don't run water to brush our teeth. We actually use a spray bottle. And we do that with 2 different waters. We do 2.5 and 11.5. And the reason we do that is because it's actually electrolyzed hydrofluoric acid. Won't hurt me, but it's used in medical and dental practices around the world. This was asked me just to analyze what we used in just gallons of drinking water. So I broke that down. Our family on the high end, just our family alone, uses 8 gallons of water a day. On the low end, it is actually about 6.5 gallons a day. That is per day. So what I did was I took the price of the machine and I divided that by how many gallons I use a day times 365 days a year and times that by 5. Now you take the price of the machine and divide that by all those gallons of water I use just for drinking. Now I went ahead and also included in the amount of gallons on the average I give out per week, per year. Per week on the average, like I said, I range anywhere from 4 to about 24, 25 gallons a week. So on the average, I give out 10 gallons of water a week per year. Now, breaking that down, that actually equivalates to, just in drinking water that my family uses and I give out, to 28 cents a day. Pretty impressive. And the person that wanted me to actually do this said they spent $3 plus on a gallon, 1 gallon of water. I'm making 8 to my family on the high end and 24 for for people I share water with. So that's why I average it out to 10 gallons of water I share a week for a year. Well, you can't just do a 1 year comparison, because this machine I'm gonna use and have for at least 25 years. These machines have been known to last 45 plus. So it's a truly wise investment. Now, I've also seen where people claim and make speculations that there are machines out there that produce higher levels of pH changes in the water. That is true. They do. But not at this quality and standard. Everything is based on these machines. The machines I'm sharing and showing what they can do, that is what everything is based off of. And those other manufacturers of things similar to this, they're using that as their guideline. They're taking one thing and one thing only that one of my machines can do, but only one part of it, to make a comparison. Not an apples to apples comparison, a true 1-to-1 comparison. They're taking one aspect and then trying to ridicule it. And hey, that's what we're here for, to really show what's going on and show it from a place that is average people. I'm a normal cat, man. I come from a hillbilly background and a blue collar background, and I honestly just like telling shit how it is, man. So let's tell it how it is. It costs me 28 cents a day to share 10 gallons of water a week and make 8 gallons, 6.5 to 8 gallons of water for my family a day. Just drinking water, not counting the other waters that I utilize that can't be made with the stability that this does it in. Let's check them out and compare them. No problems doing that. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But let's actually compare true facts. Not speculations, not nothing, just true facts on what can be done. And that can't be done in this little short video, so we're gonna have to break it down even further, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that and post videos about it, because after doing this basic math, it's mind-blowing. And for the cost that I spent, all those other manufacturers, you may be able to make all of the waters that this does, but one, not at the level that it is. And the other part is, it's coming from something that's been around for 45 years, not just a couple. So that really has power. And I'm also not going to have a machine that I can't personally manually clean as well as factory clean. That makes a big difference. There's machines out there that say they never need cleaned. It's true, you reverse the polarity on the plates and they clean themselves. In all of them. But the one issue that all of these things have is mold. You have to be able to manually clean these. And for the amount of things, waters, 7, 8, 9 types of water, depending on how you look this, and all of them we use for different things. We can go into that in greater detail all the time. I've already posted videos on what we do for that. But for what it does, you cannot beat the price. And for the way it's patented and certified, it's a certified medical device across the board. It produces medical grade water in every aspect across the board. Show me something else that does that. Show me something else that I can push at a button. I can push one button and make an FDA approved strongest sterilization, disinfectant, medical grade water that practically every medical facility around the world uses for wound treatment. But it also is very, very expensive. Now I could go out and buy a machine that just makes that, but it's going to cost me $3,500, $4,000, maybe even $6,000. But instead, I decided to invest in a machine that has a 45-year background history, is backed up by doctors all around the world, is backed up by world leaders from around the world, and is also backed up by average people like you and I that really break things down and want people to know truths. There's no scare tactics here, no nothing. I'm just showing pure hard facts. I'm not going to tell you, go spend your money on that, go spend your money on that. Do the research and make a wise investment. That's what it comes down to. If your research shows your investment's wiser, hey, by all means, go ahead, go do it. It's your money. But most things are misleading, where this thing is full out on the table, everything exposed. And they're using it as a comparison, the highest quality comparison, to build all their stuff off of. But they don't have the technology. They don't have the know-how. What we're using is created by OEM, original equipment manufacturer. They're not going over here and getting a part from China. They're not going over here and getting a part from Istanbul. They're not getting a circuit board from over here in Chile. Everything is made in-house. Everything is able to be sent back and worked on in-house. That's impressive. And to be able to do that for 45 years and not advertise in any way, that's even more impressive. Y'all have a good one. Can't wait to break this down for you. Later, y'all.